Today, we're going to be looking at the Cataphract. For the build, we're going to be using a bare fist, POW bunker, and dual LCSs. For the core, we're going to be using the Orbiter for the energy weapon bonus, and Basho arms for the melee damage. The rest of the build is just light and allows us to strafe a lot of the attacks. For OS tuning, we only have 4 points, so we will be using pulse protection and energy damage. When we start the mission, we're going to assault boost to this patch of snow and deploy our pulse protection. We lock on and wait for the Cataphract to approach, and assault boost right after it finishes firing its machine guns. As we exit the pulse protection, we're going to charge up the POW bunker. From here, we're going to start our combo. We're going to fire the LCSs and wait for the Cataphract to start its recovery, where we will punch it to extend the stagger. It is important to wait or we will overheat the LCSs. We can only punch extend the Cataphract 4 times, but instead of counting, we're going to use the Cataphract's AP. When you see the Cataphract is down to half health, we're going to do one more cycle and close out with a charged POW bunker. Here's where things get tricky. The Cataphract will do one of 3 things here, and we need to respond accordingly. First and most dangerous is the machine gun spam. This attack comes out fast, but you can strafe it, but you need to be up to speed. For this reason, no matter what, always quick boost to the left right after the POW bunker. This attack is tricky to avoid, so we'll circle back to it. The next attack we're going to look at is the grenade launcher. This attack is easy to dodge. All you need to do is get in the air after the quick boost when you see it doing this attack. The Cataphract will launch one volley, then hop in the air and do a second volley. This second volley is our attack window. The next attack we're going to look at is the giant laser. This is the expected attack from the Cataphract when it goes into phase 2, and it's easy to dodge. Continue to strafe out of the way of the Cataphract, but stop moving once it passes you. Allow it to charge up its laser, and then start to ascend to avoid the attack. You don't need a quick boost. Once it misses, we can counterattack. Finally, we come back to the machine gun and barrage attack. This one can be tricky, but we have a response for each portion of the attack. The attack consists of vertical missiles and machine guns, a laser attack, and forward missiles. The vertical missiles and machine guns can be strafed, but you need to make sure you're always strafing. The laser attack can be dodged by simply ascending and strafing. One key note, you won't have a lot of energy, so you need to delay this as much as possible, but still be at max speed when the laser does come out. Additionally, most of the time it will do 2 laser attacks in fairly quick succession. Finally, the forward missiles are the hardest to dodge. You need a quick boost sideways and forward to avoid the attack. Simply strafing won't be enough to dodge the missiles. These missiles are also typically in quick succession. Once the Cataphract has exhausted all these attacks, the Cataphract will usually go into standby mode for a second, while it figures out its next attack. This is our window to punish. So what is our attack? Regardless of what the Cataphract does, we're going to charge our LCSs. Connecting with the LCSs will cause a stagger, and we want to follow up with a bunker for the kill. It is important that we charge our LCSs and be ready for our opportunity to attack. Missing our opportunity will reduce our chances of success drastically.